time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. That defense shifting again. Handoff in a single back formation. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, here on fourth down, I thought they might be a little bit more conservative, but give them credit. They take a shot downfield and hit it for the first down and much, much more.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with the draw play. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
And the back gets the football. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, they can't bring him down. He's looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
And the Horned Frogs keep the football on the move. Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Horned Frogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. There's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. This is the sixth play on the drive. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He bought some time, now lets it go. And this one is caught. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving to the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Lost the ball. It's a wild scramble.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, what a grab! And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. The Hokies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Now they're running on the toss. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for 6. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Powering through. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, last time on 4th down, he got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick throw over the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to make a big play downfield. Breaks free in the clear. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle there, but get nothing. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
TCU 21.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Hokies will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Hokies lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught. Completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Breaks into the clear. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. I'm running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Wideouts now clustered. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the defense comes up with the football. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Tech offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Breaks free. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Important second down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty stick.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than runs where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Fine time now, rolling to his left. He makes the grab. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. And the Hokies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Touchdown, Hokies. This offense is still clicking. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Ball handed to the running back. He shrinks the tackle.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Horned Frogs getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Makes a quick catch. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Pressure is coming. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a draw play. Breaking tackles and going. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. Great connection there for 6 points. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Curry?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Hokies looking to run some tempo here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Game here. Running back takes the handoff. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here comes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now here's the toss play. Breaks into open space. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Can he make it to the marker? That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Turns it loose downfield. What a catch! And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. He escapes the pocket. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on second and 10. Catch made on the left side.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Caught by the receiver. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37. And the Horned Frogs will line up on first and 10. Back to throw again. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver.
The ball is loose near the goal line. Looks like the defense has it.